All right, the first step you want to do is get the towel, put around the client's neck and shoulders, and just wrap it right behind their neck. So when the client sits down, you also want to make sure that his body position is really close to the back of the sink so that he could actually fit to that position. Because usually what happens is the client's body is usually sitting at the edge of the seat while try leaning back. It gets very uncomfortable for the client. So step number 2, you want to test the water. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be turning on the water. I want to focus on lukewarm temperature, and I'm going to be letting it touch my wrist so I can feel the temperature, if it's either hot, cold, or warm. So we're trying to aim for a warm temperature so the client is comfortable. All right, this is a good temperature now. So after wetting the hair, I'm going to be adding shampoo. So with the shampoo, I'm only going to put just about a quarter amount. I'm going to be mixing it through my hands, and then I'm going to get to his hair. And I want to start from the top of his head to the back of his head. I really want to avoid getting any type of shampoo in his ears or in his eyes, so try to avoid those areas so it doesn't really bother the client. And what I do is I go in circular motions and I make it really relaxing and comfortable for the client. So before I wash out the shampoo, I really want to make sure with the water, as I wash all the shampoo out, I'm not getting it in the ears, I'm not getting it in the face or the eyes, and I really try to push all the shampoo to the sides and to the back where it just falls right into the sink. A lot of people have problems when, shampoo or water goes in the ear, and they find it very, very, irritating. So try to avoid that. While wetting the hair and washing out the shampoo, you really want to make sure the hose is really close and you don't have it at high pressure so that it doesn't splash all over the place. So keep it at very minimum. And what you want to do is keep it as close to the scalp as possible and just wash it out and use your hands. And to protect the areas so it doesn't go in the ear, you could actually use your hand and just block out his ear so the water doesn't fall into his ear on both sides. And during the process, I'm always going to ask Dre if the temperature is okay and is he comfortable. You always want to make sure the client's comfortable, relaxed, and just make it as soothing as possible for your client. So how is it, Dre?
It's really good.
It's good? Okay, awesome. Temperature's okay?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Awesome. So you really want to push all the water and moisture down into the sink. So what I do is I put a little pressure with my fingers and my palms, and I push from the top of his head down into the sink so all the water flows into the sink. I'm pushing all the moisture off his head after the wash. I really want to make sure that I'm putting pressure with my fingers and my palms, and at the end, at the back of his head, I'm letting all the moisture fall into the sink. The pressure I'm using with my fingers onto Dre's head is a medium pressure. I'm not pushing too hard. I'm just going with the flow and making it as comfortable as possible for the client. So after washing out the shampoo, I'm going to be adding conditioner now. I'm going to apply about a quarter amount, just like the shampoo. I'm going to rub it into my hands. And I'm just going to start putting it into Dre's hair. And I like to go in circular motions. Really get it in there. Right in the scalp and just go in circular motions so it's really relaxing. It's almost like a therapeutic massage I'm doing. And I'm going to ask Dre, how's that pressure? Is it okay?
Feels great.
Awesome. Including around the top of the hairline, to the corners and to the temple. You give a little bit of a circular massage around the temple. It's really soothing. Around the ears, going down and putting a little more pressure, going down with your palms to the back of the head. This is really good for blood flow as well. It's really good for circulation as you massage the scalp. So as I'm going down to the back of his head, I'm just going circular motions, really slowly, being patient, being relaxed, so the client gets the best experience because that's what matters, right? After putting the conditioner, I'm gonna be washing his hair out, washing the conditioner out. So now we're gonna start from the front and to the back and really avoid those areas yet again around the ears and in the face. So starting from the top, you wanna keep the water at a lukewarm temperature. I would say medium pressure, just so the same thing, it doesn't splash all over the place. It's going in circular motion. Keeping it tight around the size of his head. Avoiding the ear. How's the pressure? It's okay?
Yeah, it's
You're
perfect.
cozy?
Really nice.
It helps to dry the hair faster, so I'm just pushing all the moisture out into the sink. And at the end, I'm really squeezing my fingers together. So I'm going down, I'm squeezing the fingers while his hair is getting squeezed and pushing out. So it's like a sponge, right? You're just squeezing out all the moisture. So next up, I'll be grabbing the towel. I'm gonna be wrapping his head from the top, and I'm just gonna be squeezing and going, same thing as we were washing the hair, circular motion, same thing with the towel. Now my fingers over top and just going around in circular motions. This helps dry the hair a lot faster. On to the next step. I'm just gonna put the footrest down. I'm gonna ask Dre and help him, guide his head up slowly, sit up, Dre. And I'm gonna get the towel that was around his neck, come over top, and just dry it around the corners. Make sure if you did get it in the ear, go in the ear, dry it around the back, around his neck. And there you go. You could take him over to the next station. And there you go. And that's how you do a hair wash.